Hi, welcome back. Now let's go to the module under energy, and this is the Apache HVAC. And as been mentioned previously, this module is relevant for engineers who are designing the air conditioning system. You can see at the top part here is the different icons or the design that you can to create the ducting. That just put in this ducting there and see what happens. But I mean, this is not, I mean, good for a, I mean, not good, I mean, this is a very good module, but not suitable for the designers, because we don't design air conditioning system. Well, let's just skip this one. Okay. Okay, let's press escape. Now the next part is the, I'm not going to save that. So this is the other part that you're going to use for understanding the flow of the air, but this is macro flow. So macro flow normally is used to understand the air movement outside of the building and how it affects the internal building. But this focuses more on the external air movement. And as normal as previously, when you click on this at this application, you can see at the top part of the menu has been changed. So this is a macro flow, and this remains the same. And if you see this icon here is relevant, I mean, this is connected to the macro flow. You can see this is edit to set the opening type. Okay, what type of opening is this? When you build the model from the model 8 here, okay, you can include the design of window and doors. So this opening icon here is for the doors that you've been built, how it is open. Is it open, I mean, different times, and is it open 100% open, or just a small part open, or not open at all? Okay, just to understand the ventilation or natural ventilation for the building. And this is for a okay, well, it's not telling us anything. Okay, this is for the Apache profile database manager. So profile normally links to the people who are users of the building. And as for microflow, we want to understand how they open the window and what time and how often they open the window, so that we can calculate the usage of air, or if you combine two air conditioning and natural ventilation, and also being calculated for thermal calculation. Okay, and this is to query. Um, this is to query about the building or the object that you use. Okay. Uh, so just now we see the opening manager, and this is where we can put in everything regarding the window. So you can reference the window for if you have the same group of window, when you can put it based on this reference ID, and you can describe it, the type of window that you put or you put in. Okay. And this is the semi-exposed wall, and this is the exposure of the window towards the outside. So if you have an exposed wall, just put in exposed wall with that, it's on no obstruction, you can use this. But for if you have a small bush or you have another building in front, you can use a semi-exposed wall. But this is the typical or the default pin is selected for this simulation. Okay, and this is the opening category. What type of fenestration that you have, what type of opening? Is it a window, or is it side hung? Is it center hung? Is it top hung, or bottom hung, and so on? So you can choose different category for the opening. Okay, so this is the openable area, how many percentage can be open. So let's say you have a window like this, and all this pane or window pane can be open, so you can just put in this 100%. But if you design a window, the top part is a top hung, but it cannot be open, and the bottom part is the casement, you can open. So this is like, minus this percentage, and you can open just like 80% of it. All right. Okay, that is for the microflow part. And the degree of opening, and if you can see this sinus or synodal graph symbol is for to put in how the window is being used. So the profile here, it like I said before, is it links to the human being or human behavior. Okay, so we cancel that, and that one is for microflow. Now the Vista Pro is the display. When you finish with the Apache calculation, they will go into the Vista Pro to show the output. So you have the graph here, yeah, and you can as a user, we normally use this to understand the output rather than the numbers. So they use an approach for a graphical approach for easier to understand. Right, now let's go to the next module. Okay,